Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name is Face Full of Cat Hair since Steve blew it all in my way. My name is Arnes.
That's what I do. And for another MonsterArts review, we have the SH MonsterArts Gigan. We're finally catching back up to get into these videos because we have two more MonsterArts on the way.
Ooh, what's coming in?
Iris and 91 Godzilla.
Ooh, you got the 91?
Yeah, it's a different suit. Kind of obligated.
Yeah, that is true.
If it has a purpose from the movie, I kind of have to get it.
Oh my god, I was listening to that podcast and these guys were talking about it and he was like, Iris is the most stupidest monster out there. And I'm like, oh, Steve's feelings would be hurt if he heard this.
But he's like number 3. It's Legion, Biolante, and Iris are my favorites.
Oh, and then also this Legion. It was great. The guy was like, that's the worst Gamera movie ever.
Feelings are hurt now.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Steve.
Anyways, main reason to pick this up, because it's freaking Gigan.
It is Gigan.
Probably one of the best Showa monsters ever made. Well, I was going to say, it's not like they can make new ones. Like, outside of like Showa, I think it's like Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, I love Mechagodzilla.
I would say Anguirus.
Mogira.
It's not Showa.
Oh, just in
Oh,
general.
sorry, there is a Showa. Do you want to say the Showa Mogira?
Oh, I see that.
Those little pincy hands, and he looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yes, I see that. It's great.
From Mysterians, yes. But no, I think Gigan has a very unique look. It's a really sweet looking monster. And then from what I've seen of the test shots, it looks like it's going to be a banner.
It is such a stupid monster in design, and yet it works so beautifully. I love it.
It's just a giant chicken with hooks, buzzsaw, repurposed King Ghidorah part scales.
Hey, it works.
And they fight in an amusement park. But the movie works, and it works well.
That is true.
Also, probably some of my favorite aliens. And they're just cockroaches.
That's what I said the other day. Somebody was like, Godzilla needs more human. I just need more roaches.
We need roaches. We need our monkey mens from the black hole.
Oh my god, I forgot about the monkey man.
Well, give me that, my legendary universe.
Roach.
They even fight gorillas in the next one. Give me my gorilla dudes. Anyways, without further ado, for the packaging, you get Gigan on the front. What's nice too is it's a different texturing to the package.
Oh, it is.
So Gigan stands out really well in the box. So if you're like
weird.
an inbox collector, still pretty sweet.
Oh, even in the back, he's shiny.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Like the Gigan on the side here. It's very reflective on the back. Shows you what he can do with his fancy poses. Can get into the flying pose. It doesn't come with the flying stand, but it does have the option.
I shut the thing off for you, Steve.
It's fine. But anyways, let's get opened up out of its cardboard prison. Alright, so we got Gigan opened up out of its cardboard prison. First and foremost, this might be the best looking SH MonsterArts figure of all time. All time.
I'll let him have it. It's actually pretty good.
Because it's weird because it's just like, it's definitely probably in terms of look, probably my favorite Gigan.
It is.
We'll get into the details, but like, maybe the X Plus. Maybe even more I've seen from the X Plus. I think it's really good. My only conundrum with it is, this is a personal preference, I kind of wish it was more blue like the Bandai vinyl. But this is like show accurate.
I was gonna say this is kind of accurate. What are you complaining about?
But like growing up, I always thought of Gigan as blue.
Why?
Because like all the
Did you have black and white TV?
Well, no, I had like the Bandai vinyl that was blue. In the movie, depending on which VHS you had, he looks more blue.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about now. That blue one.
Yeah. So there's like other iterations of it, and I can almost see MonsterArts giving us like different color, giving us like the black version. Some of the original figures had, and then doing like the blue variant.
I'm okay with this one, honestly. This is pretty good.
And to be honest, if they did the color variants, I'd probably be inclined to pick them up.
But they're so expensive.
Yeah, but they kind of like harken back to the toys, and I'm okay
just buy
with
those
that.
mini ones from Ami Ami where it comes with the blue Gigan. Did you see it? It's like $8.
Dude, I have like 10 Gigans already. You think I need more little ones?
Then what? You got your blue fix. That's fine.
But I want a proposable one.
You can pull it.
I said that like a baby.
You just cut the arms and then you just put little joints in there. You'll be good.
That's extra work. I don't want to do that. I'd rather spend the $100.
He's right. He's right.
Anyways, for closer look at its details. Alright, so for a closer look at details, again, Gigan looks fan-freaking-tastic.
Don't we usually go over the accessories first?
What accessories?
Where are my accessories? I need a beam.
What? He doesn't shoot a beam in the movie. Neither movies he shoots a beam.
It
On the
don't
package,
matter.
though, it shows him shooting a beam. But in the movie...
Exactly. I want my false advertisement beam right now.
Now, granted, probably at the recording of this video on our Etsy, we made him a beam. It's for sale. But
I had a couple people
he doesn't
ask
really
for it.
need it. Also, technically, I made a little buzzsaw effect, but I still got to work on that.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
I sold one. Or I sold the one I made.
Meh.
I got it. Like I said, it was a work in progress. I kind of got the form down. It's just getting the size, and I got to work on the paint. It's kind of the reason why I got Destroyer ones made. I just haven't done anything with them yet. So I'm still trying to make the color effect look good.
They should have made, in my opinion, Steve, changeable arms to the chainsaws.
They did. That's called Final Wars.
No, for this figure.
But he doesn't have that in the movie.
It doesn't matter. It's great. Comes with chainsaws.
Anyways, head is freaking amazing. Look at those eyes.
Is there an eyeball in there?
No, they're like the insectile, like the multiple lenses.
Ew.
Yeah, it looks super sweet. He's got the little hooks on the side of his beak. With his beak, paint job is done very nicely on those. It's got all the little appropriate spikes going along the head, which has this nice fade to the silver to the skin there. You also get the
actually, that is really good.
yeah. You can see it on the claws too. It's got the same thing going on. Which looks great. Same with the tummy saw. Which, on a funny note, you cannot get this out.
You can't?
No, because when I was trying to make the effect, what I thought was that you could pop this thing out and then I could replace it, right?
Yeah.
But no, this is actually glued in. It's if you take out his legs, you can kind of see where it hooks in, and they attached it to the body.
Aw.
So they're stuck. But they look really nice, though. Same with the wings. Are actually sort of translucent.
Yeah, a little
Or
bit.
they are super thin to where the light shines through them very easily.
I would be worried about the thin part.
One thing that's probably the biggest negative for this guy is these, I guess I'm going to call them frills, is they're super thin and super fragile. So it's not going to take much effort to break these.
Ooh.
Also, fun fact, they're only attached to here by this little ball joint at the top. So they do adjust.
Oh.
And that's because of this one little ball joint. So you can see here it lifts up.
I would be.
I have popped
afraid.
them out, but you can see it adjust here. So again, be very, very careful when handling this guy. It kind of reminds me of a lot of the Final Wars Gigan had the same issues. Granted, I wasn't as terrified with the wings, but it was still
Yeah.
like it's hard to palm this guy. Like you, same with the Final Wars, because there was just like so many like of the breakable bits along the tail. It wouldn't take much effort. Also, he's got the little pointy blade at the end of the tail too.
Man, he's just designed to somebody up.
He is designed to stab, stab, brrr, stab. Even his feet.
He's just a hugger. That's kind of
Looks
he's
really
just
good.
a hugger.
Also, I just can't get over like the skin detailing. Looks really good on this. He even has his little knee pads.
Shut the front door.
It's like he did. Because he's got like because it almost kind of looks like it's wearing a suit. It's like a suit wearing a suit. It's weird.
Hey, it works, right?
Yeah. But again, paint job, really awesome. Detailing, fan-freaking-tastic. The only thing is just it's for a Monster Arts, it's probably one of the more terrifying ones in terms of breakability.
I do feel
It's definitely up there.
I do feel like everything on this figure would break.
Yeah, because it's got so many little joints. Like even the little
Which is neat.
claws on the side, they move, but they're on a little ball joint, so you have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about those as much. Same with the spikes on the back, but it's mainly just
Wings or
the frills
whatever they are.
are going to give you the biggest problem. So if anything's going to break on it, it's probably going to be these. If I had to venture, I guess. Anyways, for its articulation, head can look. Gonna close the beak can move. So you're gonna open and close the mouth. The tongue also moves. It's a little hard to do, but you can get your nail in there. Same with these, or on ball joints too. So you can slide these in and out. This works really good. Head can look down about that far, up about that far.
They got really good movement for sure.
The arms can do a decent bend. Also can pretty much run a ball joint so you can rotate them all the way around. Also rotation at the claw. Legs go. Like, I like that Gigan can do the splits. Which is kind of good if you're like into like Destroy All Monsters Melee back in the day. You can kind of get him into like some cool fighting poses from that. But the feet move very nice as well. Tail, side to side. Again, gotta be careful of this. So when you're moving the tail, just keep an eye on the base of that wing.
Oh my gosh.
Because if you keep it at the wrong angle,
I wonder how many people are going to break it just like
stuff
that.
like that. And so there's that little ball joint.
The center one I don't think has that, right?
Nope, they all do.
Oh my god.
So like I said, you just got to be a little careful of that. But you can also, like it shows in the pictures, get him into his flying pose. And just, pretty cool. I kind of wish you could get the head a little bit more straighter to do the full flying cut, but it gets the job done.
And for some quick comparisons, here we have the SH MonsterArts Gigan compared to what was probably going to be the most requested comparison that we could do is the bootleg Showa Ghidorah in the Monster Art style and the Revoltech Anguirus, which Ghidorah, freaking perfect. I really like the scaling for this. Anguirus, maybe a little small, but honestly, I think once we get the Godzilla, it's still going to make a pretty complete looking team anyways. Until here we go, we're probably not getting him in Monster Arts. And there it is with some other stuff that kind of works. Well, one thing that kind of works until we get to 71. 72? 72. Because this is the 71 Bandai Creations. And then we got the Revoltech Gigan, who is sorely outclassed now. I'm sorry, buddy. I still like you. I'm going to keep you. And for some other Monster Arts comparisons, here it is with the Hedorah and Gamera Rebirth figure. A lot of Revoltech comparisons today. Anyways, one thing is a Revoltech, we have the Titanic Creations Gorgo, which we actually just put out the unimportant review. Also, the first unimportant review we did a skip for. Unless you count the abridged reviews we used to do. Anyways, I actually kind of want to bring those back at some point. But anyways, super important figure, I feel like. So, got a little skit, plus the asses that we could do one anyways. And we have the Revoltech Legion. Well, this is a battle damage one I made, which... funny enough, I gotta re-glue this in because I did some photos for the Etsy. But anyways, I guess this isn't the best selling point. We did a video on this guy a while back, and he's currently available on our Etsy, pretty cheap as a matter of fact. So if you guys would like to pick this guy up, actually after this video, I'm gonna go fix it real quick. And it's mentioned in the thing. If you move these around without like holding the base, they can pop out. Like this one's also on a little bit of a swivel. But they do just slide in. They are on wires. They do hold. So as you can see, it holds. But they like to pop out sometimes. So do be wary of that if you did pick this up. But it is pretty cool. Go get it. And for giggles, let's compare next to some random NECAs in my collection with the Pizza Alien and the Battle Damage Robocop.
So overall for the Monster Arts Gigan, like I mentioned, it's probably one of the best looking Monster Arts we've ever gotten.
I gotta be honest with you, I love the paint job on this thing. Like the Ghidorah scales and everything, it looks amazing.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most on-point Monster Arts we've ever
Yeah. I'm actually shocked. I'll give you that, Steve.
The only real, like has been mentioned repeatedly in the video, is the wings are super terrifying. I kind of wish it was a little cheaper.
How much?
Like he was like 120. He was an exclusive.
Oh, really?
Like one of those web exclusives, so they're usually a little more money.
120 and no accessories?
But that being said, like I said, it's kind of hard because he's that pricey, and then you get like this guy who was like 10 more bucks.
And he comes way more.
Rawr.
But if you're looking for an accurate Gigan, I would say it's a buy, right?
Yeah, like I had the Revoltech one, which I really enjoy, but it's got its own little fair share of issues. This definitely supersedes that and replaces it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it was kind of funny when I seen this guy showing up, everybody was selling their Revoltechs, Gigans. Who was like the second most valuable Revoltech out of the bunch.
Really?
Yeah, Anguirus is the only one that goes for more.
Why didn't you sell yours?
Because I like my Revoltechs.
Touche.
I have the set, so don't really want to sell it. I don't have all the Gamers, but I have all the Toho monsters. But
I like this one.
yeah, so I'd recommend getting them, especially if you really like Gigan. They also announced that they have the Godzilla is currently up for pre-order. So if you'd like to pick them up, link in the description for Entertainment Earth, help support the channel, get yourself that Godzilla. Also, I'm thinking about making for him because it's sort of it's pretty much the same suit as the 71.
Yeah.
For Godzilla versus Hedorah. So I was thinking about making the parts for Hedorah. So you'd have the one figure, but be able to do 2 movies.
Yeah.
So I might work on that sometime. I got to kind of wait the figure to come in to do the sizing and do the eye patch.
Well, isn't it going to be scaled with this one, though?
Yeah, I still need to be able to test it.
Oh, to hold it?
Yep. Like, you'll see photos for the Gigan, but with the beam. Like, I had to wait for it to come in so I could make sure it sized right. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. So help us to get those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. Guys, look keep up to date with the channel and donate. Greatly would appreciate it. See you guys in the next one.
I'm just mesmerized.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.